Okay, alright, we're going.
Alright, you're about to start? You good?
I'm going right now.
I'm starting as
Speak
well.
it.
3, 2, 1. And hello. Welcome.
Bye.
Sorry for this. Back to the Ragnarok Nipscast. Unfortunately, you can see that my two co-hosts are not here today because they don't know these two. I do. And these two don't like people. Now,
Me?
allow me to introduce
some people I don't like.
the unrivaled, unparalleled prodigy of eccentricities, GZ, and the fabled focal point of this triangular harmonic, whatever the fuck we have here, CMD. Say hello.
That fucking, definitely fucking give me that fucking D-loop description. That's what I like to hear.
Did you just say no to saying hello? What the fuck?
Can't.
I mean, you should have expected as much.
Nope.
I mean, I should have. This. Like,
I mean, we're talking about somebody.
He tells you to wake up and then goes to.
I just leave.
I mean, we're talking about somebody who goes for a living.
It's true. It is very.
There's, you know, yeah. He goes, and then boom, money. Money.
Yeah,
money.
It's like they say: step 1, step 2, question mark. Step 3, profits. These two are, believe it or not, two of my oldest, longest lasting friends. GZ here is solely responsible for coming up with the nickname Nickel Nips. Actually, no, CMD had a part in that as well. I was about to say CMD had a part in that as well. What happened?
One of the many fucking things arising from the fact that neither of us can hear each other.
Oh yes, the many things that happen during breakfast in high school, and then you end up with the name Nickel Nips forever. You get a Nips top, like, yeah. Yep. So the people don't know because, well, you two haven't been on this series of shows yet, but if you would like to explain a little bit about yourselves.
You're asking too much right there. I can't do that.
You don't have to go into detail. Well, you can just kind of say what type of games you like, what you're, that kind of shit. I hate all of them.
No, you're enslaved to fucking Blizzard. You only enjoy WoWcraft.
Blame my dad. Don't blame me, okay?
Look, all right. I'm gonna blame you because exercise some free will. All right.
Yeah, I mean, just grow a spine.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it.
Wait, why the fuck? Why the fuck are you still allowing your dad to influence you when you don't even live in his house anymore?
That's not the point I'm making here. You'll know later on.
Oh,
I will tell you.
Now I think I have another theory for this juicy fucking story that you said. I think I know what's happening here.
Oh, do you now?
I have a few ideas.
You want to take a swing?
I mean, I already took one swing, and that turned out to be wrong. So my next theory is significantly juicier and also a little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Anyway, close to it.
Oh, see now I'm kind of I'm a little worried. You found another one, didn't you?
You did some. I was about to say you did some real heretic shit, didn't you?
Like, you found a fucking. You're having digital sex with a fake woman online.
Oh no.
Did you tell me or not? Did you like the angle of the dangle of that particular blood elf? That I just need to know. I need to know.
Fucking. I'm pretty sure. If it's not a warrior, CMD isn't gonna fucking touch it.
Well, since you two aren't gonna do it, I'll do it. I have known you two for since I was 15. That's how old I was when I first went to the card shop.
Maybe I
started. Well, I'm just thinking it was my freshman year. I was probably 15. CMD was a year above me. You were 2 years. And then
2 years?
You were 2 grades above me, yeah.
Oh, above you. Okay, yeah.
Above me, yeah. But I was brought in by Fat. We played Dwarven Brothers, but I had
crossbow.
Yes, Yes.
Fire crossbow.
When we had all fallen victim to cobalt traps, falling into lava. As we were falling down, I raised my crossbow and shoot it through my brother to save him from the fiery depths. Now, of course, this is like 3 or 4 hours after I spend 30 minutes just chiseling out the drunken paladin from 6 inches embedded into the stone.
Looney Tunes style. It worked.
After swan diving off a cliff.
I wasn't paying attention. I misunderstood how high the cliff was, but I lived.
You did. 60-foot cliff. Lived 6 inches into the stone. I've got to dig his ass out.
Meanwhile, fucking somebody was running backwards on a spherical
Scimitar guy.
Was that? Yeah, Chuck wouldn't let him die.
Yeah, and
I remember at one point he was suspended in the air and on fire at like negative 20 hit points, and he's still alive somehow. He's just begging for death.
And we also got to remember that not very long after that, the next campaign, Scimitar guy became useless man with amazing horse when he failed to do anything in the fight, but his horse killed 3 enemies alone.
We also had the
Satan?
at one point I'm pretty sure we called him the Negromancer.
No. That was Sam. Sam was the Negromancer.
Fucking manipulate black people with magic.
Yeah. Satan was Satan because he played a half tiefling, half drow, if I remember correctly.
But yeah, which, I mean, if that's not satanic.
Right. That's Satan in a nutshell.
Fucking Dorkill, fucking demon.
I'm trying to think of who else. Well, I know who else we have, but yeah, can't remember what their nickname was. We had Grum.
Oh wait, no, yes, I remember. Fucking Satan was, flamboyant and but yet loved Jesus because of his parents. I remember now.
Yeah.
We had Grum, who couldn't fucking read.
Grum, yeah, who couldn't read.
The clown who couldn't read.
Clown who could not read, who somehow had the teeth of a toddler.
Yeah, that's what happens when you can't read.
You can't read, so your teeth go down.
Yes.
You can't read. Yeah, exactly. Your head just sucks in your teeth.
Just sucks that shit up like a ShamWow. It don't go nowhere.
Right. Oh, you can't read? Well, have fun not having teeth, fag.
Your head needs to make up for that lack of density somehow. So
you need bone density up in there. So your body's like, hey, bring up the teeth.
Because your brain's gonna hit the wall. You turn too hard.
I mean, especially since we're talking about Grum, God, fucking remember how he'd constantly lecture us. He'd say some shit like, "You guys aren't, doing perception checks enough to fucking look around. That's why we keep getting ambushed." It's like,
he would do that, and then he would make the dumbest decisions. The dumbest. Just he was almost as bad. Like, he was okay at D&D. He wasn't, like, Hitler level bad.
God damn.
Hitler was just bad. For those of you at home, we are not talking about... We're not talking about...
Okay, yeah, you really confused me there.
We're not talking about that Hitler. We are talking about my cousin, who has been nicknamed Hitler. For reasons I do not remember.
Actually. Oh, because his first character was called Hitler. So we just stuck with it.
That's right. That's right. And then I remember his character after that was, I'm a paladin.
Yeah, a fucking a barbarian pretending to be a paladin, really.
Yeah. For the Negromancer, he was best known for back in the war. That's what he was best known for, I think.
Also,
But I remember the time Grum. I remember the time that I cannot remember this kid's name. He was in my grade. You hated him.
Midget?
Annoying voice?
Midget. That's his name. Midget.
Oh, yeah. Really just string together any 2 insult words and boom, you got him.
It was midget, Yeah, I was about to
Stuck was the go-to.
The full one is midget,
It was
adjective, noun, adjective, correct?
It was like llama fucker or some shit.
It was the xenophobic, gay, faggot, Jew midget who fucked llamas.
There we go.
I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. It just kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, now that you've said that, it kind of does.
Because his Minecraft name was Llama Fucker.
I have discovered that I can only record 10 minutes at a time. So every 10 minutes, I'm going to have to click it again. I forgot about that.
I can record it to infinity.
Well, I'm using Bandicam. I uninstalled OBS because it was having a problem with corrupting footage.
What's your broke ass?
Well, yeah, I don't have a job yet, Sonny. But
what the fuck?
But no,
how many years?
Quite a few, but I've had a couple jobs between those. I just haven't kept them.
Naturally.
Let's see. I remember the time midget.
Together.
For the most part, probably, yeah.
Just double checking.
With my, totally not torrented version of Sony Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the time Midget wanted to get a new character, and we had a thing where if we wanted to make a new character, we would put our characters into funny situations to kill them. And I remember that Midget accidentally water whipped himself to death because he didn't realize water whip does 3d10. Because apparently Midget didn't know how to fucking read either.
See,
and I remember
that's the thing with him is he would only read up to the point to where it benefited him, and then afterwards, everything else was kind of just inconsequential.
He would read up until the point where one of the words had more than 2 syllables, and then just done.
But, yeah, you go. This doesn't help me, so I'm gonna not read that.
And I remember Grum got so pissed that he went off and stormed out, and just he left. He went off on everybody like, "The hell is your problem? It's D&D, dude. We're here to have fun. We spent 8 hours at school not to listen to you."
There's also Buzz who fucking closed the store. And
I was about to say Buzz,
cancer.
Who just drove us all away. I mean, if Chuck, as we knew him, God, could just have summoned some of those balls that he most have had back in the Air Force and just told Buzz to fuck off, we all would have stayed at the game shop. We'd have been happy. Chuck would still be there. Huh?
I thought it was lack of funds that closed the store.
Well, see, it was lack of funds because Buzz kept driving off the people who were spending money there every week.
Exactly.
There was a guy who went in there who spent like $200 a week, and then fucking Buzz like called him a fag, and then he left.
Yeah, I cannot remember his name, but there was also Fat, who would also constantly spend money there. You would constantly buy dice there.
Yeah, I see.
I at one point spent $250 at one time there.
Jesus.
We kept fucking. Yeah.
We kept Chuck busy.
Well, I mean that and when the owner, whatever his name was, moved away.
Patrick.
Yeah. Chuck would fucking. Chuck took over the counter.
There's one thing I do remember about Patrick, and it was an idea he had that I always thought was actually a pretty good idea. It was
the adult Pokemon game.
It was what?
Was it for the Pokemon game that was
yes!
made for adults? Yeah.
Yes. Call of Duty Pokemon, where you could just like have a Car 98K or something like that, go around on a battlefield and just see a Rattata like run past you with blood dripping from its mouth and somebody's fucking trachea off their claws. Like that would be amazing.
That would have been pretty sweet.
That'd have been a badass game, but they'll never make it because they don't have the balls.
But Nintendo's not gonna make adult Pokemon because fucking that'd be awesome.
Yeah, It'd be cool. We'd love it. Like, which gaming? There's a gaming company that recently, I don't know about recently, but decided to go completely into only making like arcade cabinets. I think it was Konami. Like that's all they
That's
make.
not surprising.
Like they only make like arcade cabinets now for their games. That's it. Like, didn't Konami make some pretty damn amazing games? Why would you change to something like that? Like, I don't understand it.
Trying to cash in on like 40-year-olds who want to relive the past.
Yeah, hipsters. But like, eventually, I mean, I would like to say that's gonna die off, but knowing this society, maybe not.
Society, insert Joker meme.
Yeah. So, the three of us have been in quite a few videos together. Is there any moments you can remember that were probably made you laugh the hardest, or that you still remember that, I don't know, just stick out?
Pizza shoe.
Pizza shell, you mean?
Pizza, yeah, there we go.
That there was no. Lots of the things that happen in my videos, they're funny, but they're not. There's no reason they should be funny. There's nothing funny about them, but they are for some reason.
Oh wait. CMD. How do you pronounce? It's fucking Sigmund Freud in your anal void.
Sigmund Fraud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck, I'm gonna try to pronounce how it's spelled. Why the fuck would I know that? Fuck, what I look like?
Rude. Yeah, I remember you saying that fucking chivalry is just 4chan.
It's a.
Oh yeah, we had Mr. Steal Your Grill, White Gamer Kevin, Uncle Barry.
White Gamer Kevin, that was nice. I like that one.
Uncle Barry still gets me because I remember a time CMD during that video was died to Uncle Barry and just screamed Uncle Barry. It gets me every time.
Yeah.
Then there was a time I fought against. We were doing a free for all, and I like turn the corner and see CMD, and he literally just matrixes underneath my sword and kicks me to death.
That was a pretty good time. Yeah, that game's really exploitable in terms of like the mechanics. It's fucking bullshit.
If I knew how to play it, like I still own it. I mean, I haven't played that in forever.
Yeah.
I would. Chivalry 2's out now though, so I mean like.
Shit.
But I mean, I've been spending a lot of time playing Mountain Blade 2, so Bannerlord has been my shit.
Fucking hell, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, the Dark Souls video from when I was looking at all the tips on the floor.
Oh
and
yeah.
It just said a bunch of stupid shit. Like,
I remember.
Try horse buffle or try jog fatty.
Try jog fatty.
Yeah, I
And then
remember
there's one
seeing that
It just
video.
said, do it, and then that was the one that made me lose my shit. I don't know why, but
Do
it
it.
was. It just comes to the point where my humor just devolves into just
Do
less.
I still remember the video that
bullshit.
GZ had made where he's in a call with us and then mutes himself so he can record himself making CMD noises at CMD even though CMD can't hear them.
He was trying. No, he muted himself because he was listening to a video of me making the noises.
Oh,
and he was
yeah,
trying to imitate
dude.
those noises.
You sounded like an Eidolon. You did. You turned into an Eidolon during that video.
Yeah, guys, remember Warframe and how that exists? Well, fucking sucks.
Yeah, I haven't touched Warframe in a while.
I hardly know. I can hardly tell you why it sucks. I don't really know. It's just all the shit they added. It just turned me off. I don't know what to do this anymore.
I think it's because it's so disconnected from itself.
Exactly. Like, I mean, at first the Railjack seemed really fucking dope. Like at first I was really excited for it, and then once it came out, I played for a couple hours, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
And then they redid it to make it fast. It's like, all right, this is a bit more tolerable, but I was expecting like Guns of Icarus style gameplay. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, we all knew Infested open world was gonna be a thing, but I don't know. It just
wasn't that exciting.
It's not the same. It just
I
doesn't
didn't even know an Infested open world was added. Where's that at?
Yep. It's near Mars. They added a new planet for it.
Oh.
I did not even know that. It's been so long since I played.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they added a new planet for it. They took away the derelict and made a Martian moon.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
Yeah, and
funny story about like having Warframe though. I have not played it in so long, but since the last time I played it, I have reinstalled it and uninstalled it 3 separate times without even ever opening it.
Yeah,
like if that doesn't tell you the state of that game, where I can be like, I kind of want to play Warframe, I'm gonna install it, and then a week later, I haven't even not a single thought about Warframe has crossed my mind after installing it for a week. I'm just like, I'm just gonna uninstall that. If it doesn't tell you the state of the game right there, nothing will.
It
sums it up.
I mean, you didn't really...
I think a lot of people were. I think a lot more people are getting kind of turned off.
Well, I was gonna say, Nips, you were kind of like, you weren't as into the farm as Jared and I were. I know Jared has definitely more hours than me, but I have like almost 2,000 hours in that game, and it just
I've only got 530 hours in the game. I had fun with it
real fast.
I had a lot of fun with it. Like, I didn't have as much fun with it without like not playing with you guys, because I mean, sitting there and farming for one thing for 2 hours can only be so enjoyable. When I was hanging out with you two doing it, I mean, we could just talk and make jokes, and it was so much more fun. But even then, the farming itself just got boring. Like the storyline and the backstories for everything just didn't make up for it in my mind.
The thing about it was that when you were farming for something, you knew that what you really wanted, what you were farming for, was worth it. But it comes to the point where we're at the new shit.
You've gotten everything that's worth it, and now you're just farming to level.
You're farming to level, and lots of the stuff they release is like, okay, cool, but this is coming from the guy that really only used Piranha Prime and fucking whatever other goddamn gun. But
ass lettuce.
Yeah, well, yeah, ass lettuce is like an early thing, but
ass lettuce was basically, that was the fucking shit, and then Piranha came out, we went, we're never gonna use anything else again.
Yeah, and really, all I did on that, it just hit a point where it was just, all I did was farm Rivens, re-roll them, farm Kuva, and yes, meta Riven please, and never get it. But
it got to the point for me where all I would do was play with friends who are somewhat new to the game or don't have the stuff I have, and just make them speechless with the shit that I could do with, Sexual Frustration Prime. I became the carry for my friends that were newer to the game and played Sexual Frustration Prime or Balls That Can Blot Out the Sun Prime.
And fucking, I think another thing that kind of turned people off of it was, old frames getting power crept.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Helmet happened, which really power crept a lot of frames.
And, I never thought Warframe would be one of the games that would suffer from power creep. Being a person who has played so much Overwatch for so long, which I'm completely used to power creep. It's all over that game. I never thought Warframe would suffer from it.
It did, but what it really suffered from is what most game companies suffer from, is they just don't really give much of a shit about what their player base wants, and they really kind of it's just what they want to put into the game.
Right. But I don't understand why. I guess I can't understand why, but it just sucks that so many game developers have this holier-than-thou mentality, because they seem to think, I'm the one who made the game, we're the ones who put out the game, your opinion doesn't matter, when it's like, you have a job because we bought the damn game.
Well, mostly what it is, I don't really know if DE is what happened, if that's what happened with DE, but how it always works with game companies that start small, which DE was really pretty small. All they did was like BioShock and System Shock, I think, and then Warframe. It's that at first they're small, they're inexperienced, their game's bad, but then they actually improve the game, and once they get more people in their company, they have more people who are taking over, like, the marketing, the financial decisions, and they drive the people with skill away so they can, do what they want with it, and then that's when the substance goes away.
Right, it becomes so much about making money and getting the latest cash grab rather than just making a good game that your customers are going to enjoy.
It's pandering too.
See, wait. Let's see. It actually reminds me that DE did get a massive investment from Tencent. So that is something that happened.
And then lots of the people that used to be there that developed the game aren't. I mean, there's a lot of people that were key developers aren't there anymore, right? I think there's a couple of them.
I know.
Wouldn't know.
Are you talking? You're talking about for DE still?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he was like the guy that everybody looked forward to whenever an update or a post came out from him, because whenever he put into the game, everybody knew it was gonna be good.
Pablo's still there.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think I'm thinking of somebody else then.
Yeah, Pablo's still there.
Well, yeah. I think it's still accurate, though. You're gonna get bought out, the game's gonna go to shit. Or more so than what it is right now. I mean, the same thing for Blizzard, but... The thing is, another thing with that is that everybody's just gonna say, "Oh, boycott Blizzard," and or any game company.
It's not gonna happen. It never does.
You're gonna have people like me, like, I still like the game though.
Right.
I mean, I play WoW Classic. They're not gonna change WoW Classic. They're staying true to that for the most part.
You think? I was about to say. So you think?
They already added
just you wait. The pandas are gonna be in WoW Classic too.
Oh.
Oh my god. Releasing separate server. Like, there's a separate server for Classic, like Vanilla. And TBC is out right now. The only thing they did that was really questionable and pissed people off is that they added a level 58 one-time per account boost so people who want to get into TBC right away can, but I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the Firestorm that we used to play. You could just go immediately to level 70. And I just played the Undead Warhawk and then just started, putting plagues on people.
It's not as bad there because they're, Firestorm was hot garbage anyways, and they don't make you pay for
French
it.
garbage.
Yeah, it was so goddamn buggy. But, you could buy stuff from the website, I guess. That was the thing. Shit.
French trash.
I remember when we were doing the podcast without CMD, and we were doing rants, and... we started ranting about WoW, and I was in the middle of playing WoW because I still had a guest pass for it, and I was playing a warrior, a rage warrior, a rage warrior, a moo cow, Fury. That's it. Yeah. I was playing a moo cow. Some little fucking priest or whatever, shaman, I can't remember, came up and challenged me. I beat his ass. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you this time," and he tried to buff himself right before, so I just double moo cow stomped him to the ground.
Yourself before, like right as the duel's about to start, or maybe talking about like a cooldown.
He tried to this time. He tried to buff himself as the duel started. The first time he just tried to damage me, and I just destroyed him. The second time he tried to give himself a buff. And then I just double moo cow stomped his ass into the ground.
Yeah, that's all I play now as a warrior. I'm kind of.
What happened to the hunter named What For?
Oh no, never happened. I don't like hunters. Hunters are fucking lame.
Or no, it wasn't. I don't remember what it was, but you had a character named What For.
Oh, that was just a joke. I never actually went through with that.
Oh, you never did? Cool, it was great.
No,
we should take a moment. We should take a moment to talk about the names of WoW characters that you have had. Moisture.
Me?
Yeah, Moisture. When me and you played together, we had left Twix and right Twix.
Oh, yeah.
we had Moist and Meaty. Kibbles and bits. I don't remember some of the. I'm pretty sure you had other funny WoW characters. I remember them.
Let me tell you about a time that in current, like, WoW, not current, like retail, but classic, I had a rogue. His name was Poobut. Well, first it started with a warlock named Buttpea. And yeah,
$0 ass pee.
Yeah. And then I made a rogue named Poobut, and then I had a shaman named Peabut. And the shaman I got reported for, and they made me change my name. I'm like, that's fucking dumb. Alright, fine. And then I just, later on, I named it. Oh no, I named him, the one that was Peabut, I just named him Poobut. That was my rogue, actually. God, I got this mixed up. That's how it was with my rogue. It was Peabut first, then someone reported it, and then I named him Poobut. And I went on my shaman, which I just made. His name was Buttpea. And then I got reported again, but this time it said, your account was suspended for a day, but it wasn't. It just sent me the email. I was still able to log in, and then I renamed it, or I went onto my warlock, which was fucking Peabut or something. I was one of those. It's always a combination. It was one of those three that had that same combination. And then I got onto it. I went up to I was in Orgrimmar. I ran up to the blimp to get to Undercity. And then I got disconnected because someone reported my fucking name again. I got suspended for a whole day. But the thing is, that pisses me off the most, we got names like Cum Shoes. We got names like fucking My Pussy, though, who, keep in mind, was a level 60 paladin. Level 60, went through the whole goddamn leveling experience, named My Pussy, though. Let's see, whatever. We had Piss Mop.
Piss Mop.
Piss Mop.
Smop, there we go.
Okay, here. We had a level 60 warrior named Baby Shaker. Baby Shaker. But no, I get reported for butt pee. Okay, that's thank God.
I was about to say, like, you've got to, like, I've got to ask, Baby Shaker, is that shaking babies, or are we a baby's rattle? Like, what?
No.
What?
Shaking baby. Oh, it's WoW community. Come on, you expect it to be.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
But like
Baby Shaker, that's funny.
Yeah,
that is a good
those
one.
guys go up to level cap level without it, and I get reported at level fucking 13 for butt pee. My rogue, who was Poobut, got away with it for a while. It was until after I got suspended. I'd ask them, like, can I just change this name just so I don't get suspended again? They're like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. They didn't, like, just punish me for it. But I put in a ticket beforehand, and I was like, so why is it that butt pee's not good, but we got names like Cum Shoes, Piss Mop, and Baby Shaker is okay? Like, max level. And they just gave me the generic, like, yeah, that's against terms of service. If you see it, report it. I'm like, fuck you piece of shit. Like, it's a T for teen game. If you can't monitor your chat in general, that says things far worse, like racist shit. Like, you've all seen it.
Yeah.
And why the hell can't I say, like, have that as a name? Like, if there's a GM monitoring the fucking, like, general chat, I can say P or butt and not get in trouble for it, for, like, language. But no, if I put it in a name, there's an issue. I don't understand that shit. It pisses me off. Like, can I just be a retarded fucking, like, man-child and name my kid butt? Name my kid.
What the fuck?
Name my character butt pee.
Your child butt pee and see if that kid does not end up tying their own noose at the age of 15. Promise.
Yeah, but, like, I can't name my goddamn character butt pee. Thank you, Blizzard. You'll always be...
Makes sense.
In my heart. My heart.
You'll always be in my... You'll always be in my heart as I die from fucking heart disease. God. Yeah. So I don't know if this is gonna be random and out of the blue, but I don't know if I had told you two this, but I'm actually diabetic now.
Oh.
Yeah, I've lost about 87 pounds since becoming diabetic. So, I mean, I feel good. But I don't know. Heart disease made me think of diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah. And on the topic of diabetes, how is your Mountain Dew addiction going?
Fine, I'm still good.
Has it not? It hasn't replaced your blood yet.
Oh no, it has. Seriously, if you go to Hanover and ask my professors, they'll tell you that my blood can probably strip paint. Yeah, I can
take the shine off a trailer hitch.
Yeah, exactly. Eat the chrome off your fucking. Eat the chrome off of fucking shit.
It's so acidic it can eat the chrome off Google. Fuck.
Fucking, we've got the yeah. It's we're doing it's great, fantastic. I drink only Mountain Dew and Mountain Dew accessories.
Drink Mountain Dew.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh, you told me not to watch that death metal porn. You ripped your
damn dubstep porn. You ripped your dang dick off.
I mean, if we're on the topic of, so I haven't played Genshin, and while we're on the topic of games, tell me a little bit about Genshin. I have not played it at all.
Okay.
Is there anything that like you think might go wrong with it, or is it like good so far, and like pretty much so far that they're just focused on getting the game to be good, or?
All right. So I'm pretty sure you've heard a lot of comparisons. It's basically, I mean, it's Breath of the Wild with gacha monetization, and that's really it. As for how it is, it's fucking phenomenal. I enjoy it a great deal. Otherwise I wouldn't, do those streams and spend so much goddamn money on it. But that aside, right? Let's see. We recently got 2.0. We got Inazuma, which is also pretty good. I think another update comes out tomorrow, if I remember correctly. I know an update comes out in early August. For the second half, part of the part of the quest line for 2.0, which we get some new banners. That's gonna be great. And then let's see what else. Let's see. I mean, we got this. I mean, it's I played Breath of the Wild, and it. The world Breath of the Wild was huge, but it had the same problem. It had the same problem that Skyrim had, where the world was kind of empty. But Genshin really doesn't have that problem because Mihoyo was smart, and they decided, yes, instead of making the world empty, what if we just put treasure chests, fucking everywhere? And then they did that, and it worked. And it still works because there's fucking mobs everywhere to go fight and get shit off of to the grind might the grind for some might be nightmarish, especially once you get to adventure 55 or adventure 50 and unlock the ability to ascend your characters to level 90. That's currently what I'm doing. Currently going through the nightmare grind to get fucking ass tons of material to get these characters to level 90. Because fuck me, alright? I don't want to have to fucking farm a boss 12 times and then possibly more to get 6 gemstones, but hey, I want that fucking stats. So here we go, gotta do it. I'm out here right now on a fucking mountain smacking rocks with a sword because I need the stones. I need them for more character ascension. But yeah, it's I mean, it's real fucking neat. You know, I kind of got sick of playing FGO, and this was a good this was a good
Good
mix of.
replacement.
It was a good mix of what I was doing at the time because I did do a Breath of the Wild playthrough on a totally legit Wii U on my computer with an Xbox controller. Playing a
I
Nintendo
know.
game on a PC with an Xbox
I was gonna say,
controller.
I know that feeling. I totally have a legit Game Boy Advance game on my computer.
The totally legit. I've also got my totally legit PS3. PS3 that I actually probably should boot. Oh, what the fuck? I probably should boot up to check on because they update it every day.
Hmm.
PS3. Oh, but there's no PS4 emulator because that's not real.
I was thinking about trying to find a 360 emulator, and then I realized I do not want my computer to simultaneously catch fire.
Also, yeah. I'm pretty sure Game Pass does that already.
Yeah, it does. I just don't want to pay for it.
Good point.
You still have the same doo-doo box that I built for you?
No, I have a new desk. I have a new case, and that's it. No, I have a new RAM as well.
Oh.
I have new desk, new RAM. I tried to upgrade to a DDR4, but
Motherboard to do it, yeah.
the but the so I have a DDR4 motherboard. I've got DDR4 RAM. I've got DDR4. What is it called? What is it called?
AM4 processor?
CPU. Thank you. Processor. When I tried to put it together, I was getting. It's one of those motherboards that has a error code reader on it, and it kept giving me the error code for graphics, like the graphics interfacing or whatever, like wasn't working properly. Because I still have the same graphics card. I do still have the same graphics card.
I'm gonna take another shit. I'll be right back.
So my hope is that when I get this job at the casino, I can get a better graphics card, and hopefully I can, continue and input the motherboard, CPU, and RAM into my computer, into my case, and have DDR4, which will be obviously a step up.
Yeah. Okay.
That is my current hope. I got the all this DDR4 stuff I have except the RAM I got for free. So we're good. My a very good friend of mine who does not know anything about computers and does not he wanted to he has a laptop, a gaming laptop that his girlfriend had bought him, but for the actual desktop that was given to him, it wasn't complete. It didn't have. He still needed some stuff, and I'm the only person he knows that plays on PC, so he's just gave it to me. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't listen to that.
So I heard it, but either way, yeah, I got that for free. My mother had bought the RAM for me. I don't remember whether it was birthday or Christmas. I told her that it was the only thing I needed. Like because obviously I can't run a computer without RAM. So I needed a RAM, DDR4 RAM, which then turns out that I couldn't get it to work anyway because I need a better graphics card as well. Or at least I'm hoping that upgrading the graphics card will fix that. I'm hoping. I don't know for sure. But that is the hope.
Alright, I'm paying attention to just not saying anything because Trying to fix. What I've been doing lately is getting old consoles that don't work anymore and fixing them. Trying to fix them, and I've had half luck.
I was gonna say that kind of stuff. Like I've always liked doing that kind of stuff as well. Me and my friend Nathan both got pretty good at fixing Xbox 360s back when we were younger.
Easy as shit. All you gotta do is remelt the solder.
Exactly. We got really good at it.
Literally, you just put it in the oven. It's like
wait.
You take the motherboard off and put it on low heat, or maybe not low heat. Make sure it's not like you have to sit it a certain way, and then if it gets hot enough, like the motherboards are made for handling heat, so all it'll do is just remelt the solder on it. Or alternatively, you could just get a soldering kit, which is like $30.
Yeah, that's what we used was an actual soldering iron.
Yeah, that's what I got. I haven't had to do any soldering yet, except like plastic melting together, so get some pieces broke off. But for this one, I had to buy a laser replacement. It's a PS2 Slim. And I bought a laser, like a disc reading laser replacement, which it's moving, but now the disc spinner is not spinning. I might thinking that's probably something to do with some corrosion on the ribbon cable, and I don't have my toothbrush thing to rub it down with alcohol. Yeah, I used a shitty toothbrush, but I don't know where it went.
I did not know. I did hear the dog. I didn't know you had a dog now.
I have 3 dogs.
3 dogs? Jesus.
Here, I'll be right back. Hold that thought.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for the little bit of silence here. But we're waiting for one to come back from the bathroom, one to come back from doing something with their dogs. And, well, I don't know. Perhaps I might be able to get GZ.
There's a way to take this the disc mount off.
Of what?
Oh, the PS2. Like it looks like it's bolted on there. I don't know if there's a way I can take it off.
The PS2 disc. The PS2 disc tray.
Yeah, I don't want to take it off. It's just
there's a entire there is something mounted to the disc tray that the thing is.
Oh no! I've taken off the top part. Like the disc reader for the Slim is a little rectangle bracket. It's just that the spinner, like the thing that the disc latches onto, like the circle thing, it doesn't have any bolts to take off.
Perhaps it is clipped, slotted or whatever, fitted. That's the word.
Welded. I don't know. What I'm gonna try to do is just clean it with alcohol. Clean the contact point for the
GZ.
ribbon cable.
GZ has returned.
Yeah, I got back from from that rainy shit.
So, I was thinking of possibly, if possible, revisiting some of the. So one thing I've always known GZ for that he's always been good at, everyone knows this little thing about him, being the fact that if it is unexplainable, GZ can explain it. Such as the time that Fat bought a it was a card that was supposed to make his Wi-Fi connection stronger, but it actually whatever it was, it was stronger when not connected than it was when connected.
It wouldn't connect. It wouldn't display anything when connected, but when it wasn't connected, it would display it somehow. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't remember how GZ explained it, but...
Well, because he was using a shitbox motherboard, and, the card was too much for the motherboard when the stronger physical connection was initiated.
I mean, that's the actual answer, but the way you always explain stuff off the top of your head is usually something to do with some kind of alternate dimension.
Miller was just amazed by the explanation.
He wasn't make any fucking sense. He just gave you that look that he gives everybody whenever he just doesn't. I don't know, that squint look, that squinty face.
Who gave you that face?
Miller.
Ah.
Miller Lite.
Yeah. Yeah, we all remember Miller, and luckily he retired after we all graduated, so no misbegotten bad feelings here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's revisit some of the stuff that happened in school. Some of that was funny. Want to tell
some?
Okay, quite a lot of it. Do you want to tell the people that may or may not be listening, wherever the fuck they're listening at, about telling the teacher to kill herself?
Oh yeah, fucking Burbank. Yeah, fucking telling her to off herself. God, I mean, come on.
Yeah, telling her to off herself, Burbank is... Go ahead. I'll let you...
I mean, she deserved it.
Yeah.
Considering all the trouble that she put me through in...
You, mostly anybody who actually, tried.
Yeah, let me
actually.
Anybody who was, doing a half decent job in that coding class, she decided to be a cunt to, and so, not wanting to deal with that shit anymore, fucking just yelled at her for like 5 minutes, and, I mean, the summary of that rant is, fucking kill yourself. And then she left the room, and I think it was like 5 minutes after she left the room, I had asked if anyone noticed if she was wearing a belt, and somebody asked me why I wanted to know that, and I said, well, it's the oldest trick in the book. All you need to commit suicide is a belt and a doorway. And when I said that, everyone's attention was grabbed for a moment. Say, wait a minute. It's because it is. It's the oldest trick in the book.
There's so many moments like that you have been through that I can just list. Let's see. The what to paint the rock for Women's Day or whatever it was, Women's Appreciation Day, the rock on campus. The telling your two of your professors, which were married, that they were cowards.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, fucking telling Kate Johnson that he was a coward for that was funny.
Yeah. If you want to tell the story, you can, because that one's a glorious story.
I don't remember the circumstances surrounding it anymore. But it was definitely God damn it, there's a fucking gnat in here.
I don't know the I don't know if I can exactly recall the circumstances either, but from what I do remember, in the end, it was basically telling one that they were a coward, and then calling the other a coward. So they go home that night and say, well, Jared called me a coward today. That's funny. Jared called me a coward on Monday. And then they confront you and you say, well, geez, this is the most brave thing you two have done since I've met you.
This is a bit, I was not expecting this. I'm gonna kill this goddamn gnat. I will find you.
Are there any stories either of you can remember that would be worth telling? Because I can remember plenty, but I mean, I'm sure there are some that I don't remember that you two might.
Like in school?
Not anything. School, D&D, former or previous podcasts, just times we were hanging out.
You can go into all the, I don't know. There's too much to go on with D&D.
That is true.
Glorious fucking campaign.
Yeah, fucking the penis lich. the ones. Yes, guys, we got fucking dick ones.
Getting dick pics from my god.
For causing,
pain.
I have caused pain in your name. What reward shall you give me? Your deity's going, this is worthy of you seeing my erect cock.
The time you were playing the drunk paladin, it was the first D&D campaign. No. I'm talking. This one was from the first D&D campaign I was ever in when I was playing the Dwarven Brothers with Fat. It's where we got the idea for my hatred for Apollo. You were playing the drunken paladin. I was playing a cleric who had many religious symbols and would go through them all when in trouble until somebody answered. Apollo answered. Apollo answered, yeah, just like that. Apollo answered late, so I was a little snippy to him. He turned me into a duck. And you prayed to your goddess, rolled a nat 20 to learn how to speak duck.
Here we go, boys. Take a draw from the whiskey bottle, send a quick prayer, and
no, Jared, dude. Yeah, Jared, dude. And then all of a sudden, as I'm sitting there just bitching in duck language, just quacking my ass off about Apollo, I disappear into a poof of light with just one final solitary quack. For the time, was it, you fucked a hornet's nest?
Oh, no. See, that was where I punched. No. See, that was when I was playing. I was obsessed with punching things. So what happened was I fisted a bee's nest and then fought the bees successfully.
Successfully! That's the best part of the story, when you add successfully at the end.
I defeated the bees.
That's just so good. It's so funny.
I successfully defeated the bees. And they didn't, Chuck was kind of dumbfounded by that. But it was because he didn't expect me to win, but the rolls were in my favor. Alright, it's fucking that.
Half of the time you did something, nobody expected you to win, but the rolls were always in your favor.
Fucking going out, being outside and dodging lightning for about 20 minutes and then coming in and bringing
retribution to the because me and Satan, while you were doing that, just launched into this off the top of our heads role play as if we were two of the priests that were there in the whatever it's called, monastery.
Yep.
And we were taking bets. And I remember he had said something about, remember, 20% always goes back to the house. And then it was, the house always wins. We proved this with the mice game last week. But you don't have to tell the newcomers that, idiots. And then I had come up with the idea of, if Magic and D&D worked the way it does in Dragon Age Origins, where you have to spin your fucking arms around your head for 3 minutes, and I was just trying to conjure more lightning to strike you to win, and everybody could see me. Or the time that I, as a dwarf, successfully transplanted your brain with George the Otyog.
Oh yeah, that was with magic, and then some fucked up shit happened, and then that campaign ended prematurely because the shop closed. I remember now. Uh-huh. And then I ran with that. I ran with that in BTC, and we have a lot of legacy characters there that are hideously powerful.
A God Killer was just fucking. I remember when I was making God Killer, and one sec. We
to a great secret.
While I was coming up with choosing spells for God Killer, we decided that my original name, because a lich, if you find out a lich's real name, you control them. We decided that my real name would be Moses, and all the spells I picked after that were like 7 plagues themed.
It's like, yes, let's bring about the plagues of Egypt to serve as a hint.
Because I had Swarm, I could, create a flood and shit like that.
Yeah, yes. Well, you probably had a bunch of disease-related magic where it's like,
blight, all that kind of shit.
You have pustules now.
Pustules.
You have pustules. Prepare to suffer. Sword of the gods. Where's that fucking net?
We're still hunting for the net.
It fucking fly. There it is. Flies into vision sometimes. If it lands on my fucking monitor again, I'm gonna destroy it.
Or that and your monitor.
Well, I mean, I've got 2 of them, so it's okay.
He's finally ascended to wherever the fuck you would call that.
Whatever the fuck you would call that.
Double monitor hood, or
double monitor fucking setup. Yeah, here, hold on. I think I posted a fucking. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture of my setup underneath all this shit that Shane's been posting. Blah 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 blah. I know it's in here.
I was gonna say, you're in a Discord server with Shane? I thought you could no longer stand him.
Well,
or if I remember correctly, it's that you could never truly stand him, you just did anyway.
Well, it was more like I took it, I mean, 4 years of non-communication, seemed to be enough of a break, that, and we don't really, communicate entirely, so we're good, it's fine.
Understandable.
It's just a cycle, and then it'll eventually go back to where, like, man, this guy's memes suck and I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's like, man, your fucking memes are terrible, and I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Why the fuck? What? Hold on. Okay, so Discord is saying, oh, your fucking, your image is fucking more than 8 megs, and here I am sitting here thinking, what? How? Then how did I post it on the fucking server? Now it's 50 kilobytes. What the? Discord!
Discord has taken my image, doubled it, and sent it back.
It's not even fucking double. That's more, fucking 58 kilobytes to over 8 megs is just fat. I didn't take this picture today. This is back, but it looks the same.
Oh.
It's like when cops plant drugs in your car. Like, hey, what's this, dude?
Cops plant drugs in your car. Fuck. What have you done?
What have you done?
Cops plant drugs in your car. It's Family Guy. I remember when that happened in Family Guy.
What kind of police station you running here?
Not even real cops. They're just druggies pretending to be cops. They're just fucking, druggies pretending to be, there we go, druggies pretending to be cops.
Cops.
I was about to say, sounds a little bit like Greensburg, hell.
But I mean, it's Greensburg. Everybody here does the fucking drugs.
I was about to say, the nose candy.
Well, I mean, everybody in this godforsaken town is either a goddamn weed addict or a fucking dopehead.
Dopeheads on mopeds. That's all you got to look out for.
I mean, I've seen there's fucking scooters that people are using to get everywhere now. So now we have
those rentable scooters are now in town for, like, I still don't get, like, the actual point of them. Like, if you're a tourist, I understand renting one, and my question is, why the fuck is your vacation in Greensburg?
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, honey, let's go tour somewhere. Oh, where do you go? Oh, we're gonna go tour fucking Greensburg.
Yeah, we've got one bowling alley, a couple okay restaurants, and a fucking tree.
We got fucking meth addicts everywhere, and that's
just Indiana. Like, Indiana has the most fucking meth labs per capita.
There we go. State pride, boys. We did it. We're number one.
And yet we are also the best at high school basketball. And when I first heard that, I was like, do you think there's a connection? Do you think that those fuckers are just running up and down the court dunking on everybody because they're just like, gotta go?
Yeah, fucking, they fucking take a fat drag and, take fat drags in the locker room, and they, come out going, they're fucking ready. Taking the fattest fucking drags in the locker room. While nobody's looking.
When you've got a line the length of your forearm and just.
Yeah.
Oh, line so big you fucking sneeze out your eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze.
Yeah.
You'll die or something. You'll regret it, definitely.
No sneeze, you'll blow out your asshole.
Yeah, exactly. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you'll just blow out your asshole.
If you're lucky, your fucking, esophagus won't be far behind it.
I thought you were just gonna stop it. If you're lucky, you'll blow out your asshole.
If you're lucky, you'll blow out your asshole. That's really
If you're lucky, just do it like we used to all the time. What is it? You used to say, "I will hunt you down and shove my leg." That's what it was. If you're lucky, you'll blow out. That's all you gotta say.
Well, you just stopped it. I'm going to shove my leg, and then.
Yep, there you go. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Oh god! Like, I could spend over an hour just listing off, like, I guess you could call them inside jokes at this point, but like, what was it that hijacking Starbucks time travel technology?
It's fucking
Report your mom.
Hijacking Starbucks travel technology explicitly for the purpose of going back in time to abort your mom. There's the old joke that CMD's mom is a drug addict / dealer. He's constantly trying to get him in on it.
The old joke about Mr. Pratt being
about how
just walks out of this house with two hoes going, "What you want, motherfucker?"
No, he still talks the same.
Yeah, exactly. He still talks the same. Meanwhile, he's got a fucking
I don't remember how he talks anymore. It's been so long.
Pointing two Uzis at us, we just go, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Listen, are you excited for Chautauqua? Yes. Wrong answer. Blows his head off.
Oh. Oh wait, I thought you were talking like blows his own head off.
That's what I'm saying. You say yes, he's so excited he pops a cap in his own head. Pops a cap in his own ass. You say no, then into your ass that's grass. But
you say no, you fucking there we go.
You fucks.
You die.
Any girls in his class that fail Chautauqua become his next host. His next streetwalker. Fucking God.
Yeah, and you see him and you know. You see him and you know. Go, damn bitch. You should have been excited for Chautauqua.
So, we already talked about all our old stuff. Maybe not all of it. There's a lot of shit, but we'd need a lot more time to be able to talk about all of it.
100%. You could spend 30 minutes on quotes alone.
Let's move on to newer shit, I guess. Between the time that we, now and when we last spoke.
So 4 years ago? 5?
Well, I wouldn't say it's that long, but yeah, it's been a while. I'm sure that I was 19 or 20, or probably 19, so last time we talked, or maybe even 18, so it had to have been at least 2 years, 3 years maybe, since last time all three of us were in a call together.
Let's see. I graduated college. The debt isn't crippling because I know how to manage my fucking money. I got a job. I'm in a master's program. Fucking, I can't eat because my teeth are being straightened, and that's about it.
Wow, your room looks like more organized now since the last time. Your computer, your desk's at a different wall, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's on the other side. Okay.
I moved it.
Wow, it's like no Mountain Dew bottles on the floor.
Well, I've still got 2 liters on the floor.
No Mountain Dew bottles on the floor. No empty 12-pack cases on top of your head to act like a corpus.
Cosplay, yeah, the
corpus.
Fucking, I'm pretty sure I still have that image of me wearing a Code Red box somewhere.
I wish I still had the image that CMD originally gave me as my desktop background. Wish I still had that. Nipples the enchilada.
Oh right, I think I've got that one somewhere. Hold on.
God.
Wait, see if I can, it's probably on the 2 terabyte. Can you just see if I can find it?
But for me, it would have to be, now that I'm 21, or I am now 21, which is pretty cool. Diabetic, lost weight. Was in a semi-serious relationship and thought about getting engaged, and then was like, fuck that, I'm 21, not gonna do it. Had a couple jobs, quit/lost a couple jobs. One of them I had for 2 months, though. That's a record for me.
Probably better than fat.
Fat?
He still works at Walmart, doesn't he?
No, he got fired finally.
Yeah, I was about to say, he got fired.
Yeah, he kept that going for quite a while, actually. Like
I was gonna say, he was there for a while. What the hell did he?
For a decent amount of time. Okay, so what happened is, well, for one, he was already a shit worker, so I think they were probably looking for a reason to fire him. But what happened is, he was in the break room, and some other guy that was in the team. Jesus Christ, you're typing incredibly loud.
Yeah, that's my new keyboard. My bad.
Well, it's bassy.
So, he was sitting in the break room. One of the other guys came in and took his name tag. And, they fuck with him a lot. You would expect Fat to take a joke, but Fat apparently isn't having it. He's trying to get his name tag back, and he lifts the chair that he's sitting in, that the other guy's sitting in, and I don't know. I wasn't there at the time. I wasn't working there, and they got into it or whatever. I don't know if they actually. I don't think they fought or anything, but they were. It was getting pretty heated.
Heated, yeah.
And Fat got fired for it. Yeah, he didn't. Funny thing. I mean, he did start it, but yeah, he. Guess he at that point where, no more.
I mean, everyone has that point where they can't take anymore, but I mean. I feel like Fat's always been that way, where he'll make jokes and he can, to a point, take jokes, but when certain things he just doesn't have that capacity for. I remember one time at the shop. Remember he bought 2 chairs for the card shop. They were the white chairs. They were more comfortable, more sturdy. And he just bought them for the card shop. Never said, oh, these are for blank, blank, whatever. And I remember I was sitting in one, and this motherfucker tried to get me to, he threw a fit trying to get me to move out of the chair when I was about to DM a game. My back was killing me at the time, so I was sitting in the comfy chair. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I bought those for me and Chuck. And I was like, fuck are you talking about? And he's like, well, for Chuck, because, Chuck has those problems from being in the Air Force and being old.
Old as shit.
And he's like, and he said he bought one for him as well because his size and metal chairs don't exactly get along.
Well,
and I was like,
satin chairs.
and I told him, I said, well, dude, I understand that, but I'm sorry, my back hurts. I was in the fucking chair first. Even if you had your fucking name on the chair, I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish. Like, but and it's like stuff like that. Like he wasn't even willing to like fucking hear anything else about it. Like he just, for some reason, shit like that, he just doesn't have the patience to deal with. And I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
I think he gets it from his mother. I remember his mother hated the fact that we called him fat, even though that motherfucker told us to call him that.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him since then.
Yeah.
Huh?
He comes to Taco Bell every day.
Of course he does.
Every day.
He tried to do dieting thing, but he doesn't have the fucking willpower for that. I mean, neither do I, but yeah.
I would say I have the willpower to do dieting, but what I did to lose the weight after becoming diabetic wasn't really dieting. It was just
you defensively shat yourself.
No, the problem has never been with the type of stuff I eat. It's always been with the amount of it that I eat. So I didn't really have to diet because my parents only eat healthy food, or like they cook quite healthy. They have for years. It was a problem of the fact that I would be getting fits. That kind of shit. So I didn't have to diet. I just had to cut back on the amount that I ate.
And yeah, he was. I seen him try his idea of dieting. I used finger quotes there, but his idea of dieting is eating less of what he already eats, less shit, less of shit.
Which for me, it worked
once a day.
Yeah, I mean, for me it worked because the stuff I ate wasn't actually that bad for me. For him, the stuff he eats is bad in and of itself. Eating just a little bit of it every day is going to be bad.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the thing is, less is better. Yeah, better.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it's gonna help. Like he was.
Yeah, because if you're eating less shit, like if the stuff you're eating is shit, but you eat less shit, you're still eating shit.
Yeah, I mean, because he said he was cutting back, like going to Taco Bell and only getting, I don't know how many quesadillas he gets. He was like, I only get like X amount now.
I was about to say, if I remember correctly, he used to get 3 quesadillas.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a starting point, but the thing is about dieting is you're not going to ever be comfortable with what you're doing. You're going to fucking hate it no matter what. You can't diet in a comfortable way. That's the point of dieting, is changing it completely. You can't really slowly change it. You gotta force yourself and almost pretty much torture yourself to actually do it. To make
you can't just do it and be happy about it. And if it was,
I'll do it.
If people could be happy about dieting every time they diet, then the word dieting probably wouldn't fucking exist because that's how everybody would eat normally.
He gave himself, he was too lenient with himself. Like, I'll only eat this much. Like, don't fucking touch it. Like, don't touch carbs or sugar, dude. That's the way to go. Just don't do it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When I got diagnosed diabetic and I cut out a bunch of stuff, so like, I cut out a lot of the sugar that I ate. I stopped drinking almost all pop, except like occasionally. Usually if I get something to eat from a fast food restaurant, I will get like diet pop actually, or unsweet tea or something like that. I cut down on the amount of tea I drank. I also literally only add a third of the amount of sugar to my tea that I used to. Like that's how much sugar I cut out. But the what's the word? The craving for sugar that I get is worse than any craving I've ever had in my life. Multiple times. Huh?
I said even the drugs?
Including drugs, which I've been clean from for almost 9 months.
I mean, yeah, that's another thing. People don't really see it as, it's like, it is an addiction. Like, maybe not.
It really is an addiction pretty much.
I mean, maybe it's not as, like, harmful, I guess, is like...
Right, technically you can't overdose on sugar, but I would argue that me becoming diabetic was my overdosing on sugar.
Yeah, it's an addiction nonetheless, and it's just as hard, because, like...
It is. Like I said, those sugar cravings were the worst cravings I've ever had to deal with and I've been clean off of meth for almost 9 months now.
Mm-hmm.
Those cravings were nowhere near as hard as sugar cravings, and I've
Probably makes
cracked.
it
Like
easier.
I have gone to Walmart like at 7:30 a.m. when they open and bought 2 boxes of zebra cakes and just fucking ate them. Like that's how bad my cravings have gotten.
Yeah.
I'm better at managing those cravings now than I was at first.
I mean, really,
but,
all you can.
But God.
I mean, I guess, like I said, you don't give yourself lenience, but what I always did was take like soda breaks. I would stop drinking soda for like a couple weeks at a time, and eventually, like I would crack and give myself lenience. Like, oh, I'll just drink one, and it would eventually go back. But it was just like a thing to look for with that is if you stop sugar completely and you go back like one time, soda tastes
it's
like
so
10
hard to stop
times
doing
sweeter.
it again. Yeah,
No,
it is
it's
so
like,
hard.
It tastes like it's always like when you get that one, the soda, it's like the most crisp,
it's like
thing.
I was about to say, it's like when you're starving on an island and you get rescued and all they have is some saltines. Those are gonna be the best goddamn saltines you've ever eaten in your life.
Right. Yeah.
That you're gonna be eating saltines for the next 2 weeks because you're like, God, these are delicious. And then when you get all your options back that you had before you got stranded and started starving, you're gonna be like, fuck, these are just saltines, bruh. Mm-hmm. And fuck do I do with these? But either way, like, I'm glad my parents have been doing the healthy eating the way they have for so many years because it made it so much easier for me to lose weight and get my diabetes under control quick. Like, it made it so much easier.
Back to the newer stuff, the recent stuff. Shit, what should I say? I think I did tell you about that tic disorder that I had, Nips, at one point. I think you were in my Twitch stream or some shit when I was talking about it, but
yeah,
it's like gone or something. It's not like gone, it's still there. I get tics, but it's like not as bad as it used to be, and I don't know what the fuck happened. They just left like later.
I mean, could it have been like have you gotten rid of some stress or something like that? Could it be like a stress related type thing?
I personally don't believe it was stress. I mean, stress did make it more apparent, but
right.
I think it has to do with some medication I've been taking. I went through fucking three, including the one I'm taking now, different medications. First, I took Wellbutrin, which is like, Wellbutrin and Strattera are both like medicines that help you focus and stay more alert, I guess. But
Addy.
It was kind of after that it stopped happening, but it was one of those medicines. It's like you gotta take it for at least a month until you notice an effect, which I fucking hate.
I do. I hate that shit too. It's annoying.
And I don't know. Maybe it did stop the tics, but it didn't help the way I wanted it to help. Like I can't focus for shit because I have really bad ADD.
Right.
It's just hard for me to pay attention to certain things. But then eventually I went back and I told them, like, okay, yeah, it's not working. Do you have anything that I can notice immediately or not have to wait a whole month because I'm tired of that? She's like Adderall? We can try a stimulant. I'm like, I'll try it. But she didn't give me Adderall. She gave me Vyvanse. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No.
It's Adderall without the high, basically. It's not as like.
So you can't be one of those cracked out fucking Call of Duty kids just just doing rails in between rounds.
And I use high with quotation marks, but
right.
It's kind of a high in a way, but it's not like any other one. Like it's still a methamphetamine still, but it's just
right.
I guess
it's
kind of on the.
It's not a methamphetamine; it's an amphetamine. But go on.
Yeah, it's like kind of on the more
mild
chill side. Yes, mild. Yeah. But I'm not to say that it's doesn't work well. Like the first fucking day I took it, I thought it was gonna take like a week or so to start doing it. But like the first day I took it, my brain was all over the place. Like I could never really focus on multiple things at once. I'm sure you guys have noticed at a couple points in time. I can't focus on more than one thing.
Right.
I was doing my process at work, which consists of putting hinges on a machine that drills them into the car frame, and I put riv nuts, which you put a little bolt into a hole and it bends the riv nut to make a whatever. I was doing those two, and I was also drawing on my fucking process sheet because I just needed to be doing something. And I also get really fucking talkative. Like, at some points, like, it takes about an hour or two to kick in, but once it kicks in, I would take it to where it would kick in when I start to go to work, and the people that were there, I would just, like, talk my ass off until I would burn myself out. I mean, I still know when to stop talking. I wasn't, like, fucking annoying the shit out of them, but it was always just, you know, it's like this now, but just for about an hour or two. God help me. And it would get to the point where I'm just like, I burn myself out and I just stop talking for like 3 or 4 hours, and that was really annoying. But I was gonna say, so that was actually a side effect.
So you like you started doing what I used to do back when I was hard on drugs, and I would be high and I would just fucking start talking, except you would stop some point, and I didn't.
Yeah. It's just I burned myself out basically, and just wouldn't say anything. But shit. Yeah, that's what I'm taking right now. The jolt or the pep up that I get from it, I don't really get as much anymore since I've been on it for about over a month. And here's the thing, at Honda, Kelly Services benefits are fucking dog shit, and my dumbass didn't sign up for RX coverage because I didn't think I'd need it at the time. So I just did, medical emergency coverage or whatever, or immediate care, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And when I got it, this one bottle of 30 pills, 10 milligrams, by the way, it's a tiny pill. Yeah. $350 for one bottle of this.
Damn!
Yeah. Can't imagine how much Adderall costs. So, and I had missed the window when I actually got hired on Honda. I missed the window to get insurance, which apparently you have 30 fucking days to get insurance with them, or else you're shit out of luck. And I tried calling Kelly Insurance to get it set back up, and they're like, you can't change your things until December. I'm like, why? Like, what purpose? What's the point of that?
Fuck you.
Yeah, basically, like you can't do it till December, and then hang up. But, yeah, that's
like that kid from the fucking Simpsons. I can't even do the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Fucking insurance bullshit is always just that. Bullshit. Every time.
Well, apparently Honda's insurance was super amazing, and I missed out on it, and I had to wait till October till that window opened back up. It was dumb. But since then, I guess I should close in, finally. I left Honda to go back to Walmart, and because there's a reason I had to go back to Walmart. Jess and I work different shifts, so she works first shift, I work second shift, so she would come home at 2, and I leave at 3, so we would only see each other for about an hour each day, unless it was one of the days off that we have in common, which was just Saturday, and that was it. And so I left so I can be with her more often. And Jared, I want to know what your guesses were.
What?
You said you had guesses on what my thing that I was going to tell you guys was.
The juicy thing? I already guessed. Like, the fucking, the touched child and cheating on your wife.
Oh, no.
So I was sitting there thinking, like, oh, fuck, you finally unironically touched a kid.
You're not, I'm not going to say you're close, but you're not close, but there are some subjects in that guess that are close.
Oh!
Cheated on your wife with your wife?
You did it! You fucking... There's another one. You proliferated.
I'm having child.
Yep. Oh, I knew it. You're fucking castrating.
Yeah, I'm having a child.
You fucking proliferated.
You now get to truly, finally become one thing we have called you a long time ago, concerned mother destroyer. As you finally get to embody it.
But there's no concern. I give no shits right now. The only thing, it's because I didn't want her to be by herself all the time because she's fucking 4'9". If you didn't know.
Yep, I knew. I saw her a couple days ago at Walmart.
Yeah, she told me that she saw you. Yeah, she's gonna be. Yeah, imagine when she's like 6 or 7 months down the line trying to get down the fucking stairs. Yeah. Yeah. It's not But after we get our shit situated, assuming I don't want to jinx it, obviously, because I've seen that shit happen all the time. People jinx it and kid fucking dies before it's born. But I got most of it planned out. The only thing is just that and how her family's gonna react, because like her mom and her brother, I don't fucking like, and I don't give a shit what my grandma says. Like, yo, you gotta put up with them for your kid. Like, no, I don't give a shit.
Right.
You gotta be family. Like, I don't care about. It's just her mom and her brother that I don't really like. Her brother.
Why? I was about to say, why is that?
Do you know Justin Holt?
Yes, I believe so. Actually,
he's just an egotistical douchebag. He's just, it's the your average, egotistical douchebag in Greensburg. One of those guys.
I was about to say average Greensburg asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. And her mom. I think I've gotten into her mom before, like the shit she's done.
Yep.
She's a fucking cunt. Oof. I think I've talked to her once or twice. But that's it. And I don't know. I'm gonna tell my family tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. I mean, I tell you guys first. I mean, what are you gonna fucking?
It's kind of funny.
Inconsequential.
First for the podcast, and also, I mean, it's not like I have your fucking dad's phone number. What am I gonna do? Ruin the surprise?
I told people who were not directly related to me, like at work.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the news to your dog. Fucking see the surprise on their face.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun experience. I'm just thinking, like, what the hell should I do before I lose my freedom forever, or at least 18 years?
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, I mean, I would say 13. Because fucking at that point you'd be like, at that point they'll be in junior high. Be like, you know what, fucking get out of here, you.
The age of 13, you can finally enact the George Carlin method of deviate or divining whether or not you have a stupid child or not. Take child, leave them on corner, come back a week later. If the child's still there, you have yourself a stupid fucking child.
Fucking, you just say all right, you fucking fag, get out of here, go, go, fuck or something. I don't
Honestly,
care.
one of the things I'm looking forward to is being a cool dad. I mean, that's how every dad wants, is being the cool dad. But that and being used as a scare tool. You know what I mean? Like,
true. Jess, you fucking do it, or I'm gonna get your goddamn dad.
Exactly. Jess can't do shit. She can't discipline them dogs.
And you can train this kid to be your new gold farmer. Wow.
She'd be fucking be like, do your chores. And then chores farming up 100 gold.
Yeah, on the chores list, it's Monday sweep, Tuesday's dishes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
This reminds me
gold.
of fucking the Djibouti Dubs. Like, after all, they're basically slaves.
Yeah, basically.
I haven't seen a Djibouti Dubs in forever. Oh my god. Aren't you tired of ripping your hair out because your kids are making a fucking mess?
Kids are in the backseat screaming, making a fucking mess.
Yeah, see, there we go. Now you can.
This thing cleans up all types of shit. Poodles, pussies. It's people, poodles, pussies.
Yeah, now you can say shit like that to your fucking children. You be like, "Fuck you, god damn it! Why are you gonna piss everywhere all the time?" And then the dogs will think you're yelling at them, but you're yelling at a fucking child.
Yep.
God, why are you gonna piss everywhere all the time?
God. this happened too fast. But it's like before I was always like, oh, if she gets pregnant, we're gonna abort it until it actually happens, and you're like, fuck it, we're in a good spot.
Fuck it, why not? I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I figured you'd be more devastated, Jared. Like, why you died?
No, I mean, when Aiden finds out, he's probably gonna be the one that's devastated.
God.
So yeah, I was gonna say I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I know that Aiden is more part of your guys' circle of friends that you guys talk to often nowadays. Like, I've never even met Aiden. So
he's in Georgia.
Yeah, he's off and doing training now, or whatever the fuck that is.
Training.
Shit.
He joined the army.
Oh, so he's at Fort Benning.
Yes.
Fort Benning in Georgia.
Does everybody know that?
Fort Benning, Georgia?
Why does everybody know that?
Because it's really easy.
I don't.
Yes, it is. If you're
don't.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, and I was like, it really is. Like, and if he went to the Marine Corps, he would have either went to, fucking, San Francisco, if I want to say, because that's the one in California they call Hollywood Marines, or he would have just went to Paris Island. One of them. One, two. Fort Jackson is where they do
Jackson, one hand
Air Force.
Wall with people.
That's where they do the Air Force, and then fucking Florida is where they do the Navy, in which case the Navy's new motto is one of Jared's old mottos, rape self, dies.
Oh yeah, you guys remember that, bitch cuck went to go join the army. We were like, yeah, he's gonna join the Navy, they're gonna pass him around until his ass gets worn out, and then they're gonna dump him off in a foreign country.
He's gonna show up on Live League.
Yeah, probably. They're just gonna pass him around until his ass gets worn out, and then, when they get tired of him, they're just gonna dump him somewhere.
Shit, what was I say? Oh, by the way, off topic, Jared, do you have any old or, any consoles that don't work that you just have kind of stored somewhere,
I got a PSP.
Oh, my PSP that I sent to you?
Yes, formerly, yes.
Okay.
I have that. That's it. The other consoles that I have work. Although, if you're interested, I do have an Xbox that I'm not using that I was gonna list on eBay, but now that you brought it up, if you want it,
are you talking original Xbox?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yeah.
It's like a translucent green Halo Xbox, and I'll even throw in the fucking controllers and games. I was gonna list it on eBay, but if you guys want to buy it, that'll save me the hassle of having to ship it.
I do not, but I like the idea.
The reason I ask is because I've been getting consoles. I got Colt's console, like the one that did Warframe with us sometimes. I got some consoles from him, like old shit, like Super Nintendo and shit like that. And I've been restoring them because they were either dirty, yellow to shit, and not working. I fixed the Super Nintendo. The PS2, I fucking hate PS2s when it comes to fixing them because they're retarded. The Nintendo, the NES, is just being, I'm not sure what it is. It's just not reading games. But I got the means of, how plastic will yellow over time, like white plastic, will yellow over time. I know how to reverse that shit now and make it look like new again.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. So if anybody has any yellowing shit, I will on-yellow it for you.
Also, guys, if you know anybody that wants this fucking Xbox, I'll hand it over with the controllers and the fucking games and the cables and whatnot for $200. It's just sitting on the floor in my room, and it's just sitting there staring at me, and I'm thinking, I'll list you on eBay one of these days.
It's just sitting there menacingly.
Yeah, it's not sitting there menacingly. It's fucking. It looks kind of sad, really.
No.
It's got a fucking GameCube controller. No, that's not a GameCube controller. Yeah, no, that is a GameCube. It's got a fucking GameCube and PS2 controller sitting on top of it. It's just, kind of.
I think talking about the new things that have happened since the last time the three of us were in a call together is probably a good place to wrap up at the 2-hour mark for the actual podcast. Unless anybody has any remarks or something they wanted to say or bring up or talk about to continue, because
that is all.
No, I don't think.
Well,
I object.
To what?
No, yeah, we got.
Well, those of you listening at home or watching my desktop, because that's mostly what I've been recording this whole time, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. This was the Ragnarok Nipscast with only one of your normal 3 hosts this time, but with my great friends GC and CMD. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Oh, God, I can finally turn my fucking fan on.
There we go. Yeah, you're probably melting.
Oh, my God, yes. I'm surprised my fucking computer hasn't just died.
Your computer goes, hey, sorry, boss, bye.
But my computer does have 8 fans in it, so I'm...
God, it's gonna sound like fucking Nubis' computer.
That's some rookie numbers there.
Look, I have 2 144 fans, and I have 6 separate 120 fans. But yeah, I have a Leon Mesh Cool 2, I believe. Huh?
Liam Lee, you mean?
Yes, that's what it's called. Yes. Yeah, I've got one of those. I love it. I fucking love this thing. Oh, I've got to piss like a motherfucker. I will be right back. I've got to piss.
Loser.
Okay, yes, speak once more. Fuck.
Well, yeah, I don't have a job now. Right now, I'm trying to get back to Walmart, but shit.
Well, shit. I'm considering getting a second job.
Well, I don't know if I would recommend Walmart anymore.
Well, I was gonna go to Papa John's because I hear they're paying delivery drivers some fat premiums.
No.
So I know it was only gonna be a part-time job too, so it's whatever.
I think Wendy's pays like 10 an hour or some shit.
Wendy's is hiring at base 12.
Oh.
And since I've got management experience at Taco Bell, they'll pay me like 14. And I've joked with, I've semi-joked with my current employer saying, man, Wendy's is paying like $14. I might just go over there because $14. And then they say, no, please don't. We'll get you your serve safe, and then you can make 15, just like Alberta. And I go, okay. But really, I stay for the crew. I stay for my night crew.
Yeah.
Because fucking at this point, it has become apparent even to me that the level of sway that I hold over the damn ship.
God, I'm back. Oh, it's fun. I miss talking to you two fuckers.
Fucking shitheads. Those fucking shitheads would murder each other.
Who are we talking about?
My night crew.
Ah.
Yeah, they'd fucking take turns killing each other. I wasn't there to regulate things. So goddamn stupid. Whatever. There it is.
I miss talking to you two. Sweet Christ.
Fucking yeah. So depending on how finances look at the end of August, I might go get a job at Papa John's. And, it's really too bad that I can't eat their food, but whatever.
Why can't you?
Huh?
Why can't you?
Well, you see, recently, and by recently I mean about 5 months ago, I developed an eating disability. I am completely unable to chew.
What?
Well, you see, there are strips of titanium in my teeth, and it fucking sucks.
Oh, your fucking braces. Okay.
You got braces. Okay, you got braces.
Yes, and it
Damn.
sucks. And I hate it.
I would best so. My brother had braces for 5 years, and he fucking hated them at the beginning.
Yeah, no, I still hate it. We're well past the beginning.
Well, when I say beginning, I mean the first year and a half or so.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I need to remember to ask how long this is gonna last.
Yeah, my little sister just got braces too.
Yeah, I did. Insurance wasn't gonna pay for these, so I had to do it my fucking self, and here I am doing it my fucking self.
Where the hell did you have to go to get them? Fucking Indy or
No,
Shelbyville?
yeah, I went to Shelbyville.
That's what I thought.
I just went to Shelbyville because I was, closer. I'm not gonna drive to Indy every other month.
Understandable. Oh,
Fucking, yeah, I've almost got about halfway paid off. That'll be pretty neat because then that's another payment I won't have to make, and then, maybe I want, then that'll help me. That'll help me consider whether or not to get that second fucking job. Master's program, 2 jobs, and fucking RPG development. God damn. I've become just like the people I hated in college.
right, I'm eating. Excuse me, eating turkey.
Ew.
Well, that's what they made.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Turtle. Let's see. Yeah, if I gotta just fucking. Yeah, I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here throughout the duration, just fucking tensioning, waiting for 10:30 to hit so I can get ready to go to work.
Ew.
Fucking, I took somebody else's shift today because they needed the day off. But it's like, hey, all right, that's fine. I'm cool with the overtime. It'll be great. It'll piss off management. It'll piss off upper management, and they're not gonna be too happy. But if I cared about that, I would probably be a better manager.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I had fun. I miss doing that. We ought to do another one sometime. When we have free time together again. Which, with me getting a job soon, I don't know what my schedule is going to be.
And for some reason, my schedule was stabilizing, and then now it's not, and I'm wondering what the fuck is happening.
Right.
Ew. Caleb, you were doing so good, and now you're not. Caleb, you were doing so good, and now you're just fucking not. Yeah, but yeah, fucking, I mean, I'm off on Sundays, but I have session on Sundays, so.
Understandable.
Huh?
Stand.
I said understandable. I have sessions on Thursdays, so.
I don't have sessions. What's that?
Hmm?
Sessions? What the fuck are those?
Yeah.
Have those?
I think no. That reminds me, fucking.
Fuck.
I also gotta go to the gym tomorrow. That'd be great. Fucking gains.
I hate PS2s.
Fine, keep this game working the way it's supposed to.
Gains 2. You got it?
Nope. The disc isn't. The disc thing, like the little circle part in the PS2 that you put the disc onto, isn't spinning.
Oh, you're working on a Slim. Or no, never mind, because I realized the big boy could also have that on it. Big boy PS2.
Yeah, I have a Slim. I have two Slims. One's working, so I haven't done anything with that besides take a part out to test it on the other one. But I'm pretty sure it was the laser. But the thing is, it was spinning before. I think it just wasn't reading it, and so I ordered a new laser, which was pretty cheap actually. There was only like $8, I think, just for a whole laser reader. But now I put that in, and now it's not reading it. It's not spinning. I mean, with the disc in. So I have no idea what it is. I mean, I could try heating the soldering on the cable, but I'm not really sure if it's gonna work. Ouch.
Fucking Aiden's gonna be devastated when he finds out that, there are CM kids.
Well, hopefully it's just one.
Right. Well, I don't know. You never know. She might poop out like 6 babies at once.
God, have a whole litter.
Yeah, exactly. you'll be sitting there going, oh boy, fatherhood, and then the doctor comes out, with 2 babies, and you go, all right, this is acceptable. And then another doctor comes out with another 2 babies. You go, I don't know about this. And then the final doctor comes out with another 2 babies. You go, this is terrible. This is bad.
How the fuck would she be alive though? I think I would know if something was up if there was 6 things in there.
Well, you never know. Maybe they're all.
I mean, considering you said she's 4'9", well, with that much weight inside of her fucking womb, you could pretty much very easily see that she would then become permanently 4'3". So.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even think about it. You just think, no, she's just, it's just the babs, and then you get there, and she's, then
you realize that saying the bab or the baby, it's a wrong number.
Your doctors come out and hand you 6 babies. You go, I should have, I should have done something about this.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Sitting there going, yeah. I should have done something about this.
6 babies, you look at them and go, the one time I use a condom, this happens.
You sit there and go,
condoms, the fuck?
Sit there and go,
No, just tell the doctor that the one time you used the condom, this happens. And he'd think, I want to see his reaction, The one time in your life you use a condom, and you have 6 babies at once.
At once, she'd be dead.
Nah, I think she'll be alright.
No, it's possible.
At once?
Yeah, she'll be alright. She'll be fine.
Technically it is at once. It's just, one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Okay, yeah, you said at once.
Yes, at once she's going to explode outward like a fucking popcorn kernel.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that scene from, I don't remember what movie, but, they just pop out of her stomach, like,
Alien!
Yeah, there we go. Fucking, yeah, it's just like that. We just, and they start crawling out and fucking rip her feet off and fuck her ass.
They start crawling out, and all of a sudden, one of them just busts out and, hello, my baby, hello. That's the gay one. That's the one that's going to grow up calling himself Michael Jackson's favorite boy toy.
Yeah. He's alive. Michael Jackson.
Oh! I don't know if it's too... I mean, I assume it's probably not too private, but about what Michael...
Oh, yeah, he fucking... about a week later... Yeah, about a week later, he was, he sent me a message like, yeah, I was wrong, blah, blah, blah. I went, yeah, well, fuck you still, you goddamn cunt. I am not in the mood for your shit.
What the hell happened between you and Michael, if you don't mind me asking?
Basically, so imagine the following scenario. All right, I'm sitting at home. I'm busy doing. It's not my day off, so I just got up. I got assignments to do. I have Discord open just for the fuck of it, And I get a message. And I think, all right, what? I just hear the noise. I'm thinking, all right, what the hell? I open it, and Michael sends me this fucking paragraph. Basically saying, like, I have depression, and since you're studying psychology, you should be treating me right now, and this, blah blah blah, etc., you're fucking ungrateful. And I sit here and I think, what the fuck? Like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who the fuck you're talking to.
Why does he think that just because you graduated means you're automatically a fucking licensed psychiatrist?
Because he's like, I've done stuff for you, and you should be fucking, grateful about that, and give back to me.
Brought up the thing that you don't check up on him, but the thing is, you don't really check up on anybody, do you?
No, I don't.
I was about to say, I mean, what did he do? I mean, he let us go over there, but in the end, he kicked all of us out except what, Midget?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which that was he
like that's the motherfucker you chose.
He came to regret that one, which I was
that was foreseeable.
I was sitting in Hanover thinking like, man, I gotta figure out a way to get rid of him, and then I realized I probably won't have to lift a finger to do that because with Michael's mom being a cunt, she'll get rid of him for me.
Right.
We'll finally agree. Well, me and her will agree on something, and that'll be that, bitch cuck is fucking cancer. But yeah, he fucking, he was basically just, because William had cut off contact with him because Michael was being a cunt, and then he since I hadn't said anything in a few years because
college.
That and
you being you.
Well, that and every time I'd contact him, I'd be like, we'd engage in the the normal small talk, but so like how are you, how you been, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and then his whole thing would be like, yeah, I got high today, like great, you did it, Michael, you smoke weed, I just got sick of it, and I explained that to him. I was like, I don't care that you're fucking addicted to weed, I don't, and I got sick of fucking hearing about it.
Yeah, understandable. I get that. I never really got. I don't know if I'd get tired of it because of the fact that I've never had anybody like that do something like that to me, where that's all they ever talk about. The closest to that I get is a friend of mine. So I went and played airsoft for the first time ever. A friend of mine paid for my gas to get to Ohio and meet a bunch of friends that I had met online. I met them in person, played airsoft, had a hell of a lot of fun. All he ever does when I'm in a call with him is talk about airsoft. He doesn't understand the fact that I went and played, I had fun. It's not my life. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not what my life revolves around. I've done it once. I got shot with a couple fucking airsoft pellets. Like, let's see. I guess that'd be the only thing I could compare that to. Like,
it's roughly the same.
It's just, and see, yeah, I can understand how annoying it is just hearing that same thing over and over. When it's irrelevant, especially when it's irrelevant. What difference does it make to you that he got high? Just like what difference does it make to me what he did 2 weeks ago at an airsoft field that I've never fucking heard of?
Well, that is like I got high. That'd be the first thing too. Like right out the gate. Oh, I got high today. Great. Fucking, I did not foresee that. Man, I am taken aback. There's no way.
I am surprised. I am agape and surprised.
There's no possible way I could have foreseen that.
You should have been like later on and be like, wait, you smoke?
Yeah. Which actually, speaking of smoking, fucking one of the guys at work bought real cigars a little while back, and fucking I enjoy that a great deal.
Oh, a real cigar will get you buzzed.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
100%.
Oh yeah, it's great. I enjoy it. I enjoy it greatly. I enjoy it greatly. And you know, when Aiden eventually comes back, Aiden showed an interest. So when he eventually comes back, I'll grab a pack. Be like, Aiden, real cigar, observe, and then teach him how to smoke cigars, and that'll be a good time.
I had a Julius Caesar about 2 weeks ago. It's just one of those, like, you know, long cigars you got to snip type things.
Yeah.
It was all right. Julius Caesar kept falling off. It was annoying. God. I usually don't smoke actual cigars just because of the fact that, like, I smoke them like my normal cigars usually, and that's not good.
That, and it takes a long time.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, you know, if I'm gonna do that, then I need to have some time, especially if I'm gonna have somebody to converse with while doing so, because at that point it's gonna take 2 hours. Because the last smoking session I had with the guy from work, it did take about 2 hours. Because we sat on his patio. We sat on his patio with fucking a bottle of Code Red each, and just fucking talked about whatever came to mind. And then because he had bought those cigars. It's like, you know what, let's fucking why not? Let's do this. And then when he gets his computer from iBuyPower, we'll be doing that as well. Because it'll be a good time.
Oh, God.
And it'll be those fucking full bodies that have black pepper, so they'll have some bite. It'll be neat.
Type of cigar that you take a puff and it makes your tongue slap you in the forehead.
Fucking, I mean, let's see. Both of them are gonna. I think one of them's got cinnamon and black pepper, so it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be one of those moments. Where the two of us are gonna sit there and go, God damn. Let's see, hold on. What's the one that I've got? One sitting in here somewhere. Where is it at? Let's see if it has the flavors on it. Nope, this is not the right one.
Oh, somebody's knocking at my door. I will be back in like
kill them.
25.
Stab him in the heart.
Wait, I do have a hatchet. I have
beat off.
I do have a tomahawk that is extremely fucking sharp right here, so I could kill them.
Kill them.
But I'm not going to. I'll think about it.
Kill them.
I'll be back in like 35 seconds.
Kill them.
God damn it, this one doesn't have the fucking... Yeah, neither of these have the fucking flavor on here. Whatever. Yeah, well, whatever. It's not a big deal. The point is, I got one full body, and it's gonna fucking... That one's gonna be an experience. I'm gonna go, if I have to go into work that night, I'd be like, guys, I'm gonna need a few hours. But I just don't have any special occasion. I don't have any special occasions that warrant this. I mean, yeah, I had my birthday, but that's about it. Until fucking Christmas or whatever. If. Yeah.
What the fuck? So that's not that. Bitch.
I've been gifted something by my mother, which brought up horrifying memories of Jared at Michael's house. Actually, I've been gifted string cheese.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the time you smacked me in the face with string cheese, and I freaked the fuck out thinking it was something else.
I thought it was my dick. Like, why would my dick be wet and cold.
I don't know, but dude, that was my first thought.
He just smacked me in the face with his car.
I can't stand for such disrespect.
He smacked me in the face with his cock, and that's not what happened at all.
I honest to God, I thought it was. God. I bet it was funny to everyone else though. Fuck.
Oh yeah, no, we all had a laugh, and it was.
I was about to say, for me, it was like fucking. It was like chilling.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Jared's an incubus, didn't you know?
Say what?
So Jared's an incubus, didn't you know?
Yeah, fucking, yeah. I think considering the number of sexy experiences I've had, I really don't think that's a feasible explanation.
Wait, wasn't I always the man whore, right? What was it you used to say? That I would spread my legs for anybody with a 10-inch long dong.
There we go. Yeah, fucking. Fucking yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, this came up at work recently. Now that I think about it, but the time that you and Bitch Cup got high, and then said you were gonna go take a walk, and then Fat went out to. We sent Fat out to check on you guys, and Fat caught Bitch Cup sucking your dick, and then Hitler went out. Yeah, and then Hitler went outside to check on you guys immediately after because he didn't believe it, and found you and Midget out behind the dumpster still after he had thrown up after you jizzed in his mouth.
We weren't going out there to take a walk. It said to get some air, and then he sucked my dick.
Yeah.
How did that come up at work?
And we talk about random shit.
Huh.
It was funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was definitely because because we were talking about Dave sucking dick, and we were like, wait, hold on, because we were talking about Dave sucking Bob's dick in the dumpster, and two of those things matched up in my mind. I went, wait a minute, that's hold up, because Dave, you gotta be careful because you're gonna end up like fag shit and throw up jizz in a dumpster, or near a dumpster. That's not gonna be very cash money of you.
Don't.
I was eating when you said that.
Cash money.
I have never expected to hear you say something like cash money. That caught me off guard like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I've said that quite a lot. CMD's heard me say cash money before.
Oh, I have string cheese in my nose.
Yeah, CMD's heard me say cash, but I'm pretty sure he lost it the first time I said that too.
Just threw me off guard. It caught me off guard.
Cash money.
Same here. Pretty sure I'm choking. Not really, but.
Which, speaking of choking, I remember the time Fat and I were walking to the shop from Circle K, and we were on the square, and Fat, you were walking towards us from the shop, and Fat said, who's that fat chick? And I look, my vision focuses, I see you, and I laughed so hard that I fucking, sprayed Dr. Pepper all over one of the little monuments on the square.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, who's that fat chick? Or vision focuses. Wait a minute.
Yeah, midget wasn't that good at sucking dick, but I mean, it's kind of hard to fuck it up.
I mean, for you, either way, you get your dick sucked.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to fuck it up. Unless you're using too much teeth and you send me to the ER, that's too much.
Wasn't that a movie where, like, some bitch had fucking toothy vagina?
Yeah, it's called Teeth.
Yeah, I thought so.
If I remember correctly, the description is something, it bites back.
Virginia. Ow. Virginia. Virginia, hanging out with little boys in spandex, I see. Yes. I love you, vagina, but you can't be doing that. Come on.
I'm super late.
Prepare to dance. And he just, flicks a rubber band and he goes, ah! When I'm through with you, you're going to have to pee sitting down like a girl. No, a true Saiyan always sprinkles when he tinkles. He's right, you know. Daddy, you faggot.
Well. Oh, that's what you can say to CM Child the first time he wants a hug.
You faggot, and then elbow him in the face.
You faggot, and then just punt him.
Ew, faggot. Elbow in the face. That'll be there we go. You can reenact your favorite Dragon Ball Z moments with your fucking child. You can Kamehameha him into the fucking sun or something.
You can reenact the fucking Revenge of Cooler movie or whatever, and just fucking, or no, not Revenge of Cooler, the original Bully movie, and grab him by the face, slam him into the wall, and just drag his ass for the ride.
Fucking just slam him, you can just destroy the child.
No, wait. You can't just say slam him when you're talking about a child.
Well, no, come on, because, come on and slam. You can make that video that
there you go, yes!
You make that video that I've always wanted to make.
Come on and slam. The toddler turned to jam.
Fucking, come on and slam. Yeah, exactly. Make that video of child abuse, but put it to Space Jam, and everybody will love it.
Oh, put it to the Space Jam, psycho thing you did. I can't remember what psychosocial Space Jam that you did. Put it to that. It'd be perfect.
It'll be absolutely phenomenal.
The fuck is that noise?
That is my brother. We're playing golf.
Wait.
PGA Tour 2K21.
Okay.
Save or whatever. It's saved, but it saved only me. Because you're a guest. Pretty sure I still have a fucking chunk of turkey stick in my mouth after hearing you say cash money.
Cash money.
All I need to hear you say now is, what is it? It's sussy something. Whatever.
Sussy sauce?
No, sussy baka, I think.
I am not going to say that. I have standards. Alright, I have standards.
They are newly found, but I still have them.
They are not newly found. After all the fucking stupid degeneracy I had to put up with at Hanover, he's reinforced my standards. Oh, it was a lot of stupid shit. That my fourth roommate was an absolute degen. It was like,
really, I haven't heard this story. Let's hear it.
It was like, all right, it's like I could tolerate the fact that he was bi, whatever. I had previously had a gay roommate. It was whatever. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. But what crossed the fucking line was the fact that he was a goddamn furry.
God.
Yeah, no. So that was a rough year. It was a rough year. My fucking senior year was kind of rough because it's just like, man, fucking student life wants to break my spirit by pairing me up with you. Oh, I hate them so much. Why is there a lizard in midair?
That was them getting you back for the National Women's Appreciation Day joke about The Rock.
Well, that, and also probably also about the fact that I pointed out that painting The Rock pink and red for Black History Month kind of makes it look like a watermelon. And I don't know about
you. That fucking one for National or for Women's Appreciation Day or Mother's Day or whatever it was just the greatest. Beige. Guys, it was from top to bottom. Beige, green, red, pink, beige. Why those colors? It's the color of a sandwich. God.
It seems kind of fucking racist that the Black History Month rock has been painted pink and green, and then paint the portrait of Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, whatever. But with that particular color combination, it's looking kind of watermelony.
God. How about next time you just do pale yellow and bread brown, so that way they can have chicken and waffles too, you racist fucks. What the hell?
See, that's the thing, though. Every Saturday at brunch, we would have chicken and waffles. And that was actually really good. And, I had mentioned that to Michael, and Michael had said, like, yeah, they're trying to appeal to the fucking ethnic crowd. And I went, okay, that's a way to refer to the niggers. See, that's the thing. I even said nigger while I was fucking on that phone call with him. Got a few looks.
Yo, if it ever happens again, you just look at him and be like, "What? Is it because I'm black?"
Well, I'm not on campus anymore. Graduating.
No, I'm saying if it ever happens again, and you're ever on a phone call and you say that, and some random person looks at you, you just be like, "What? Because I'm black?"
You don't even say anything. You just stare them down and just keep talking.
Yeah, I know.
And just say it more.
I'm just keep saying on the phone, like, yeah, no, hold on, I might have to let you go. These fucking, I got some fucking niggers staring at me here. Distracting.
Why have to be when I'm eating again?
And then if they try to say something, I just, brandish my Uzi.
I just spit a little bit of chewed chips out of my nose because I laughed at that.
Shit, you fucking shit out of your face.
Pretty much, dude. That fucking hurt.
Okay.
Do I eat the chips again? That is the question.
No, they're probably covered in mucus and other fluids.
Very true. Very true. Good thing I have a trash bag.
We're getting to that point where I'm needing to go do my fucking WoW shit shortly.
Oh yeah, you gotta go fucking Raid Shadow Legends.
Rage.
Yeah.
Karazhan.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Lords.
I'm gonna go punch some horses.
Shadow Raid Lord Legends.
You're gonna punch horses?
Ghost
horses.
That reminds me. The story of the horse girl from high school came up recently. Again.
The horse girl?
Okay, so in high school, there was this girl that was in my grade who lived on a ranch with horses. I think you guys know where this is going. I saw a video of her taken by her boyfriend in secret, and it haunts me. And it's, luckily it only exists in my mind because it's child porn technically, and it disgusts me. And every time I'm reminded of it, I kind of have almost like a fit of PTSD. Because we can go on the dark web, or we can even go on Pornhub and watch fucking 13-inch nigger dongs fuck little women. But this is a fucking teenager. Getting fucked by an actual horse cock.
And I'm pretty sure that's illegal on two fronts: bestiality and child.
Well, all states child. Yeah, but bestiality, it's...
Yes, it is. It is definitely, it's definitely bestiality, but it comes up. The fact that I have seen that comes up occasionally.
I was gonna say, there were multiple girls that were in high school when we were in high school that fucking rubbed one out. The one that did it with the fucking hairbrush under the desk in science class. The one who did it during gym on the bikes.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was funny.
Oh, I also remember one doing it with a handheld mirror in algebra.
There was also the bitch that fucking, what was it? She what was it? It was like the high school was would let us go to the bathroom during class, but then like one chick gave a dude like a hand job in a bathroom, and they suddenly were like, no, this can't happen anymore. All right, no more fucking bathroom breaks for you kittens. Fuck you.
All right.
Led to mass confusion.
I remember the fact that like multiple times I would come to school right before A lunch started, stay through A lunch, B lunch, and C lunch playing ping pong.